World Network. We provide a guided meditation every day of the year, and today our special meditator is Reba Linker, and we are so delighted to have Reba here with us. Reba, welcome, and thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for the beautiful welcome, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you and with all your beautiful community here at EWN.
Absolutely. Well, you can start whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll start. Like I said before, today's a little bit of an experiment, which is actually quite fitting because it's based on an experiment I saw in a post where a student had put two iPads and two plants, and one spoke loving, encouraging, kind words, and the plant flourished. And then there was a iPod or iPad, that whatever, a little communication device that was playing recorded mean comments, and that plant completely failed to thrive. And in fact, it looks like it had not even germinated. And her comment at the end of her post that she shared was, "This year, my goal is to speak life." And just those words just went straight to my heart, because it really is the truth. She spoke life to one plant and it flourished. And she spoke basically death to another plant and it failed to flourish. And we all have that power. And then since then, I've been doing experiments of my own with my circle. I also did an experiment where, after we journaled a bit about how do we speak more life to ourselves and how do we speak more life to others, which I welcome anyone to journal. Those are wonderful questions. And it sounds simple, but everybody had their own unique answer. So it was beautiful. That then we did in circle this kind of game where we each would listen to the other and then speak life to what the other person had said. So we'd chime in with support and nourishment. And I participated as well as leading circle work. And it was just an amazingly powerful experience. I went to bed feeling completely different. So today the experiment is going to be to speak life to you, and I don't have it scripted. So what I roughly plan on doing is taking half of my time with you to use you this and you that. I think sometimes if I'm kind of channeling ascended masters or other beings, it might turn into we love you so much, the we being them. And then halfway through, I'm going to switch to the I voice. And that's not that I'm talking about myself, Reba, but that I'm allowing the I to play in your mind so that you would listen to me, ideally sympathetically, hearing the I and absorbing it within yourself of the I am this and I am that. And so it takes a little bit of kind of empathy from you to get into the spirit of that. So I just wanted to explain it. I might explain it. So without further ado, let's take our time together to speak life. You are so beautiful. You are so very, very beautiful being of pure light. You are full of light. You are a being of the purest light, and you are loved. You are loved. You are love. And you are beloved. You are beloved in everything that you are, for you are perfect in every way. You are loved for who you are this minute and for who you were this morning. You are loved for all your experiences, for every emotion that you experience as a human being on earth. You are loved. You are so tenderly loved. You are a precious, precious being of light. And it is so, so beautiful for you to know this about yourself, to know how wonderful you are, to know how beautiful you are, to know how perfectly acceptable you are, for you are fully accepted. You are fully embraced for everything that you are. You are quite simply wonderful. For you contain so many wonders, so many gifts within you, and you are magical. And you are powerful. And it is so wonderful for you to know how beautiful you are. In every aspect of all that you do, you are so loved. You are strong and you are brave and you are so appreciated for these qualities that you share so generously, so beautifully with others. You are so honored for being who you are. And we wish that you knew, that you know how wonderful, how deserving, how worthy, how appreciated you are. You are lovely. You are a being of light, a perfectly pure expression of the energy of you, which is unlike anyone else, anything else in this universe. You are a unique expression of Source. And we want you to know how beautiful you are. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are worthy. In your essence, you are worthy. You are fully worthy. You are fully worthy of every joy, of every happiness. You are worthy of joy. You are deserving of happiness. And you have a right to those things, a perfect, inalienable right to joy, happiness, and the fullest possible expression of the beauty that is you. You have so much to share. You have so much to give. You are so important in the lives of those you touch, whose lives you touch. You bring joy. You bring so much joy to others. You are loved. You are deserving of the utmost compassion and understanding. You are loved, and you are loved, and you are loved. You deserve every appreciation for who you are, and you deserve to see your dreams flower and flourish beautifully. You deserve all the support and encouragement that you wish for. You deserve all the joy and laughter and fun and adventure you wish for. You deserve the peace you wish for. You are such a good person. You are such a good person. You are made of pure goodness. Goodness is who you are. Inside of you is good, and outside of you is good. And you can feel free to have feelings of love about who you are. You can allow yourself to feel good about your body. You can feel good about your emotions, and you can feel good about your mind. You can trust in yourself because you are good. You can have compassion for yourself because you are doing your best. And here I'm going to switch to the I voice with the I am good. I am worthy. I am love. I am joy. I allow myself to feel good about who I am. I allow myself to speak well of who I am. And I find loving words to share about myself and to others. I speak kindly and compassionately of myself, always taking care to acknowledge my intrinsic goodness as a person, my worthiness, my deservingness, for I am a good person. I am full of light. I accept that I can experience myself as light. For light and source is such an important part of who I am. And I honor that within me. And I honor all parts of who I am. I honor my physical body and I trust it. I honor my emotions and I trust them. And I honor my mind and I trust it too. And I honor my heart and I trust my heart. I honor my intuition and I trust my intuition. For I am safe and I am good. I feel safe and I feel secure. And I allow myself to have good feelings about myself. I speak life. I speak life to myself. I speak life to others. And I find joy in seeing life blossom in myself and in others. For I am a beautiful, unique expression of divine source. I am a beautiful, unique expression of divine source. I am a beautiful, unique expression of divine source, and I honor that within me. I offer myself compassion and love as I experience life. I offer myself compassion and love and friendliness as I walk through life. I am there as a friend to myself and to others. I am there as a best friend to myself and others. For I love myself. I truly love myself. I truly love and honor who I am in all its facets. I honor and love who I am. I allow myself to rest in the beauty that I am. I allow myself to experience the many facets of who I am, and I'm accepting, compassionate, and loving toward all the facets and all the experiences of who I am. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed, and I am grateful. Mm. Just resting in that space. Oh.
Reba, thank you so much. Thank you for taking the risk to do that with us, because I know you have not done that before.
I've never done it.
It was beautiful. And I really have to believe if more people had received messages like that throughout their childhood and their adolescence, there would be fewer people in prison. There would be less hate. There would be less hate crimes. What a gift that
Yeah,
was that you just gave us.
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving this space for me to do this. And I feel exactly as you do. And my goal is, if we can just up the happiness quotient on earth, I think we're doing a huge and important work. And I really do hope that it felt good for people. And I'd love to hear from people as to, did I lose them? Did I keep them? Were they able to flow with me? I tried to feel into who was here with us.
Mhm.
So it was very much meant for the people who are listening, and I'd love to hear back from them.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things that came to my mind is I need to text my daughters right now and tell them some of these things. How often as parents we are just in the managerial duties of holding a family together, but to hear some of these messages, I think would come in really handy right about now. They're
Right.
they're working so hard. A couple of the things that you said that really touched my heart. I just want to share those quick because
Thank
I
you.
know you were channeling that, and I think you probably have no idea what all you said. Um, One of the things you said was, "You are so tenderly loved."
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody in the world needs to hear that.
Right.
Every.
We are. I really feel that we are. And when you tap into that, it's just breathtaking. I mean, I just recently started doing Akashic Records readings, and really every time I go into my Akashic Records, I just weep with the tenderness of the love that they're sharing. So I experience it, and it's absolutely, it's cracking me open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said, "I am a beautiful, unique expression of divine source, and I welcome that about me.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And then the other one I wrote down, I am a best friend to myself and others because I honor and love who I am. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. That's the essence of self-love. And I have found it's easier said than done to really get to that core and really, well, for me, it has been. Maybe for some people, it's quite easy. God bless them. Um, yeah, but that's the thing, is to really, we have, all of us, no, without any joking aside, as you've said or indicated, we've all of us received so many negative messages of unworthiness, guilt, of shame. And that's why self-love, it's not something that happens like that. It's an ongoing process. It does feel like work to get to like a feeling of, I feel it now. I don't just know it. I think the first step is to know it, to kind of grasp it. Oh, this is a really important piece here. But then to really like sit within it. When you imagine the Buddha, they're exuding it. Whereas the rest of us are running around scrambling. It's that state of, I guess, for want of a better word, enlightenment, where we are really fully embodying that.
Right. And Reba, what about our friends? Excuse me.
Oh, have something to drink, please.
We're clearing clearing the throat chakra there.
Oh,
what about our friends that, as soon as you said, even your first lines of I am loved, I am lovable, what if their immediate response was, I can't hear this because I'm not worthy?
right. And I totally get that. Some people will just go, nah, oh yeah, sure, whatever. And that's the struggle. That's what I was alluding to, that we all have these negative men. The negative messages really, they put up such a wall. But I think that, the mind is tricky, and we can be tricky right back with it. And I feel like when we say phrases like, I allow myself to have these feelings, that we're kind of, we're catching it before we have a chance, rather than just saying, I am worthy, which might be a bridge too far. We could say, we could rephrase it. We could say, I allow myself to consider the possibility that I'm worthy. And then from there, graduate to, I allow myself to believe that I'm worthy, and kind of work our way up to, I'm worthy, and take it by stages. Or another great one is to pose it as a question. If people are going to create their own statements, is what would it, I wonder, what would it feel like to feel worthy? And just allow your mind the freedom to play with it in a kind of a speculative manner, rather than trying to cram it down its throat when you're not really ready to hear that.
Yeah. Well, and something fun about the way that you presented this as well. Maybe you could, hold your armor up for the first couple of things that you said, but this woman is continuing to tell me these things. So eventually, I'm going to let down my barrier and realize, oh, maybe there's some reality to this, because she just keeps telling me more and more and more. It was just a fun venue, a fun way for you to do this. So thank you.
I'm so glad. I'm really glad. We all need a tremendous amount of this positive reinforcement. There's some kind of a saying, I don't know if it's really true, but for every negative comment that, let's say you're talking about a relationship, for every negative comment that one partner says, they need to say, sometimes I've heard 4, and I've also heard 20. You need to counteract that one negative with so many positive statements. So we've had such an overdose of negative statements that we really need lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of positive reinforcement. So I'm happy I could provide a wee bit of it today.
Oh, absolutely. And, as adults, I think we forget that other adults need this as well. It isn't just our children or, petting the dog. Other adults need this as well.
So
And
much.
so, Reba, I love you. You are so lovable. The gifts
Oh,
that you give to the universe are so full of divine light.
oh.
And I'm just so, so honored to have you in my world. So.
I'm melting. Thank
There
you.
we go. There we go. So, Reba, if people want to know more about you and your work and A to Z healing, how do they find you?
Well, the main website, I do have my own rebalinker.com, but I'm going to send people to A to Z healingspace.com. It's ATOZ. And the important piece is that I have a circle every second Tuesday of the month. So mine was last week, and it'll be again on the second Tuesday in November. And we have a weekly circle. So tomorrow night is Julia's circle. Off the hook, amazing.
Julia
So
Grief, yes.
check it out. It's going to be amazing. And that's where people can find out about the group circles, the private sessions, and it's again ATOZ, A to Z healingspace.com.
Yes, and I highly recommend all of the ladies on A to Z healing.
Thank
It's
you. Thank you.
true soul connection
Yes,
and soul wisdom coming through. It's really profound. So please
thank
do
you.
check that out. Reba, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much. It was such a privilege to be with you and to be with everybody listening. I really, really appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you. Friends, thanks for being here at Enlightened World Network. Take good care of yourselves because you really are amazing. You're so special, and we care a lot about you. So thanks for being here.